This is gonna be fun. Hey Yogi, it's Stacy. Thank you for watching. I am so pumped that you're here. Today we're doing one of my specialty classes, Inner Beat Yoga. In this class, we add in dynamic movements and exercises. You might find it similar to dance or something that brings out a little bit more fun and inspiration. But we add all of that stuff into the yoga poses to embody the energetic elements within yourself and within the yoga practice. So it's so much fun. It's a blast, a full body workout, and I promise you, you will get a good sweat. So thank you so much for watching. Before we dive in, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you can keep an eye out on new videos coming in every single week. And all you will need today is just your body, your yoga mat, and probably some water because we will get a little thirsty as we go. So that's it, you guys. Let's dive in. Let's do it. We'll get started today in a comfortable seated position. So start with one foot slightly in front of the other and be sure to push down into the mat with your pinky toes. This will help keep your body really grounded as we move. Start off with a big breath in, lift your arms up overhead, grow nice and long. As you exhale, start to find these big circles, these spirals in your body. As we move today, keep in mind, I'm not playing any music, so all of this rhythmic style movement is coming from within. It's from an imaginary beat that we've all got inside of us. But if you want to play some music on your end, feel free to light up a playlist, get something going. This is totally up to you. Keep these spirals going. You want to squeeze through your core, focus on your rib cage going to the side, forward, side, and back. Then connect it all so it comes into this really big, smooth, fluid movement. Keep this up. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your arms out. We're coming in and out, in and out. So today we're adding in a little bit more spice, a little bit more movement just to build heat, get things nice and ready to go. Faster paced flow today. Let's build some heat. Push into the mat with your pinky toes. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Take it in and out. Woo! Here we go for 4, for 3. Strong through your core. 2, and last one. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, bring one arm down, send your other arm over. We'll get both sides in so it doesn't matter which one you start with. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Here we go. Take it 4, 3. That's it. Go for 2 and 1. Hold it here. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, take both arms back up. Switch sides. Bring your opposite arm down. Take a big side body bend. Take a reach and pull. Reach and pull. This is amazing for your core, building strength in your abdominals, also in your shoulders. So any type of just big movement like this is so, so good for your body. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1. Be still. Pause here. Take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rise, lift both arms up to the sky. Exhale, release. Find a little twist. Take one hand to one knee, look over your opposite shoulder. Take a breath in. Exhale. And then inhale, release, lift both arms back up overhead. Exhale, twist to the other side. Look over your back shoulder, draw your belly button to your spine. That's it, one more breath. Exhale. Inhale, lift both arms back up overhead. Exhale, come onto all fours, hands and knees. So making your way into tabletop. Your shoulders are over your wrists, hips are over your knees. Take a big breath in, sway your spine, send your belly button down, lift up your gaze. This is cow pose. Exhale, round through your shoulders, chin to chest, cat pose. Push into the mat. Spread your shoulder blades apart, draw your belly button into your spine. Good, couple more. Inhale, cow, slide your shoulder blades down your back body. Exhale, cat pose, chin to chest. Push into the mat, round through your upper back. Good, one more time. Inhale, cow. Shift your weight forward to your palms a little bit. Find a stretch in your wrists. Exhale, cat pose, chin to chest. Tuck your tailbone, so good. Come back through a neutral spine and tuck your toes. Lift your knees, come to just a little hover. Start to rock your knees gently right to left. Already starting to build heat in the shoulders, the quads. Everything is starting to light up. We're here for 4, 3, last 2, so good. And 1, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up to the sky. Press your chest towards your thighs. Look between your ankles. And this is likely your first down dog of the day, but maybe it's your 20th, who knows? Find movement. So regardless of how many down dogs you've done today, really let your body ease in. So come high onto tippy toes. Lower your heels. Take a deep bend in both knees. Straighten back out again. So good. We'll start off with some movement here. Start to add some bounces. So with these bounces, you want to come high onto tippy toes and lower. We start slow and then we speed it up. So these bounces really help to release tension in the low back. We'll do a lot of booty bounces and shakes today. It's going to be so, so good. Super fiery. We'll keep going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Be good. Bend your knees. Look at your hands. Exhale, take a few steps. Feet to hands at the top of your mat. Nice work. Breathe in. Slide your fingertips up your shins. Draw your shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Melt your chest over your thighs. Really nice work. On your next breath in, rise. Come all the way up through standing. Float your arms up overhead. Big breath. Exhale, beautiful. Bring your hands to your heart. So once you're in this standing position, come back to these spirals that we found at the start of our flow. So remember, your rib cage goes side, forward, side, and back. Keep this up. Are you breathing? So good. Take your arms up to the sky. Keep this going with your circles. Here's kind of a sideways view if this helps. Here we go. We'll take it for 4. Go for 3. Last 2. And 1. Very nice. Take chair pose. So bend into your knees. Sit your hips back. Take your arms up to the sky. Really good work. Start to feel some heat here. Begin to pulse. Really nice work. A few more rounds of breath here. We'll take it for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring your hands to your heart. Start to tick your hips right to left. Right to left. Hip ticks. Really good. Draw your belly button towards your spine. So you're creating this really strong core contraction here. Keep this up. We'll take it 4. Go for 3, 2, and 1. Release, forward fold, melt over your thighs. Nice work. Breathe in, lift your chest up halfway. Exhale, take your feet about hips width distance. Bring your arms by your side. Lift your weight from ankle to ankle. Start to feel your hips get this natural sway, natural movement. And start to speed it up a little bit, side to side. And then you can stay really static here and have the movement just come from your hips. So you find this static shake. Really good. We'll take it here for 4. For 3, this releases tension in your low back. 2, and 1. Forward fold. Melt over the space between your thighs. Nice work. And then inhale, lift up your chest. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back, high plank. So in this plank, really push into the mat with your palms, round through your shoulder blades, draw your belly button in and up. Take a breath. As you exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. You can start on the knees if you'd like and lower all the way down to the mat. Or if you want a option with a little more heat, shift forward, keep your knees lower just halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your chest forward. Peel your shoulders back. So good. Then exhale, tuck your toes. Squeeze your core, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Breathe here, take a big breath. Exhale out. So good. And then inhale, lift your right leg up to the ceiling, grow nice and long and tall. So really lengthen as high as you can, and then exhale, curl your knee to your nose, round through your shoulders, dome through your upper back. Let's do that again. Inhale, take your toes back up to the sky. Exhale, curl and round, bring your knee to your nose, round through your shoulders. One more, inhale, take it back up to the sky. Exhale, so good. Step your right foot through your hands, low lunge. Really nice. Start to rock forwards and backwards. So with this movement, you're warming up your hips. You're building a little bit of heat in your legs and your low body. So this is perfect for getting your body nice and warmed up, ready to go to add in more fun stuff. Take a breath. Exhale. Beautiful. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, grow nice and long. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, sink your hips forward and down. Let's do a couple more like that. Inhale, shift up. Exhale, squeeze, draw down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, squeeze, draw down. Few more. Start to take this at your own pace. You can use your breath, or you can go at a different rhythm that suits your mood today. This class, Inner Beat Yoga, is all about you and the vibes that you bring to your practice. So keep that in mind. We'll be here for 3, last 2, and 1. Really nice. Take your hands down. Shift your hips back. Straighten out your right leg, toes to the sky. You can have a little micro bend in your knee if that feels good here. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold over your right thigh. Find a little bit of depth. Take a breath in. Exhale out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, come back into your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee and spin your back heel down. Breathe in, send your arms up to the sky. Warrior 1. So big lunge on your right leg, press down through your back pinky toe. Turn your hips towards the front of the mat. Take a breath. As you exhale, fly your arms by your side. Hinge forward at your hips. So your chest hangs over your knee. Now, these imaginary scoops. So I like to call these energy scoops. It's as if you're scooping up really awesome energy from the earth and bringing it into your body. So keep this up. Straight for your right leg. We'll go for 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1, inhale, big scoop. Take your arms back up to the sky. Woo. Exhale, straighten out your front leg. Bring your hands down. Bump your back foot up a little bit closer to your front foot. If your fingertips aren't at the mat, that's okay. You can hover or even grab onto your thigh just above your knee. Or if you have blocks, you can use those too. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold over your right thigh. So good. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Nice work. Bend into your knees a bit here. Plant your palms and step both feet back, high plank. In your plank pose here, we'll start to find a little bit of hip movements. So start to just rock it right to left. So keeping in mind that same hip tick style of energy that we found in chair pose, but bringing it in here to high plank. Keep this going. We'll be here for 4. Breathe. Here's 3. Woo. 2. And 1. Chaturanga. Take it through. If you want to add a little bit of heat, you can chaturanga as you come down. Inhale, press into your cobra or upward facing dog. See if you can float your thighs, lengthen through the crown of your head. Then exhale, tuck your toes. Lift your hips, downward facing dog, melt your chest and your thighs. Big breath in. Exhale out. So good. Take a breath in, lift your left leg up to the sky. Grow nice and long, high as you can. curl your left knee to your nose. Round through your shoulders. So good. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, curl your knee to your nose. Woo, here we go. We got one more round. Inhale, take it up. It through your hands. Low lunge and rock. So same thing, we're adding these forward and backwards movements to build a little bit of heat. Get your hips nice and loose, nice and warmed up, ready to go. We'll be here for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Lower your right knee down. Take a breath. Lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Sink your hips forward and down. Let's do that a couple more. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, squeeze, draw down. Couple more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze, draw down. Take it up and down. Up and down. Few more. Take it up and down. If you've got some sensitivity on your grounded knee, you can always slide a pillow or something with some squish under your knee to help give you that extra support. We'll be here for 3, 2, and 1. Sit your hips low. Take your hands down to the mat. Start to shift your hips back. Straighten out your left leg, toes to the sky. You can have a little bend in your knee if that feels better. Take a breath in, find some length in your spine. Exhale, fold over your left thigh. Find some depth. Breathe here. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Keep this going. Almost there. One more breath in. Exhale. Nice work. Inhale, come back into your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and spin your right heel down. Breathe in, take your arms up. This is warrior 1. So big lunge on your left side. Push down through your back pinky toe. Work to turn your hips towards the front of the mat. Ooh, so good. Take a breath. And then exhale, fly your arms by your side. Hinge forward at your hips. Again, set your chest drapes over your thigh. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Start to find your energy scoops. Keep these up so strong through your front leg. Woo. Here we go. Keep these going. 4, 3, almost. 2, and 1 big scoop. Take both arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out your front leg. Bring your hands down. Bump your back foot up just behind your front foot. Nice work. Take your hands wherever. You could grab your hands could come to your thigh above your knee or even to your shin or your calf. But wherever you are, take a breath. Exhale, fold over your left thigh. Draw your belly button towards your spine. That gives you a little bit more room to fold into your pose. Are you breathing still? So important to breathe, especially as we move through some of those higher energy exercises. One more inhale. Exhale out. So good. Bend into both knees, plant your palms, and step both feet back. High plank. Nice work, you guys. Same thing. Start to find these hip ticks. You're taking it right to left. Here we go. We'll be here for 4. Go for 3. Last 2. And 1. Take it through chaturanga. You can do the hip ticks through or just inhale. Upward facing dog or cobra. Send your chest forward. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high. Downward dog. That's it. Big breath in. Exhale out. So good. Make your way down onto your knees. Take your knees wide, big toes touch. Sit your hips back, child's pose. Take your arms out long. Bring your forehead down. Find a few moments to settle in here. Child's pose. This is such a great shape. It's a wonderful resting pose, but it's also a really great stretch for your hips. In this pose, of course, we're adding in movement, so we'll find little rocks right to left. I'm keeping my chest and my head up so I don't muffle my microphone, but I need you to be really down. Try to bring your forehead down to the mat. Keep these rocks going. We'll be here for 4. Take it 3. Last 2. And 1. So good. We'll start to sit upright. Take your leg forward into a lunge. Sink forward and down just like we did earlier. Then send it back. Child's pose with your legs. Send your arms back. Chest forward, eyeballs down. Inhale, take it back up. Same thing with the right leg. Sink forward and down. Toss it back. Take it up. Toss it back. Now we'll switch it to the left. Left side and back. Give me 2 more on the left. Left side and back. Left side and back. Then we'll switch. We'll take it right side. Take it back. Send it to the left. Take it back. That's it. You can go slow. You can go fast here to the beat of whatever song you might have playing. These are called child's pose whips. They're so much fun. They're super energetic. Sometimes when I let my hair down, if I'm doing these, you can play with some fun hair tosses. Add some sass. Woo! We'll be here for 3. Last 2. Here's your 1. Sink forward and down. Beautiful. Then release. Take it up onto your knees. Your knees can be about hips width distance. Take your hand to your chest. Circle it out. Find your torso circles. And the face sideways. Nice. I we're doing. Out and around. Then, of course, take your arms up. Woo! Here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Take a seat. Take it up. Toss it back. Take it up. Toss it back. So good. We're almost there. Here for 4. For 3. So good. Last 2. And 1. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Woo. Up on the knees. If you have a block or 2, go ahead and grab them, place them next to your ankles. If not, tuck your toes. Bring your left hand back, see if you can grab onto an ankle, press your hips forward, and take your right arm overhead. Try to look at the If it's feeling like it's enough, stay here. If you want a bit more, lift up, untuck your toes so the toenail sides of your feet are on your mat. Same thing, push your hips forward, reach back, find your ankle or your heel. Take your right arm overhead. So good. Take a breath in. Exhale, push away, squeeze your core, lift up. All of that down and up movement comes from your core, so be sure to squeeze it. Recruit strength from this area to help you come in and out of this shape. Now we'll switch sides, so take it up. Exhale, take your right arm back. You can be tucked with your toes or untucked, up to you. Push your hips forward, reach back, take your left arm overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze your core, push away. Both arms up, big breath. Then exhale, bring both hands to your hips. Press your hips forward, let your head and neck relax back. If you want to stay here, stay put. Option to tuck your toes. Reach back. With one hand, grab on. You could stay here, or option to reach back with both. Grab on, hips forward, let your head and neck relax back. To come out, bring your hands to your hips. Slowly start to rise, let your head come up last. Remember to squeeze your core the entire time. So if that felt good, but you want a little bit more, untuck your toes. We'll do the same thing. So press your hips forward. Take one arm back, reach, grab, switch sides. Let your head and neck relax back, press your hips forward. So good, this is camel pose. Take a breath. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Slowly start to rise, let your head come up last. Squeeze your core. Ooh, nice work, you guys, beautiful. Start to lower down onto your seat. So good. One tip that if I can give you a tip after doing back bends like that, is to avoid taking your spine into the opposite direction right away. So instead of rounding and folding into something else, try to keep your spine neutral for a moment. Let your spine get the hang of all the sensations that it just went through, and then you can relax. I love to add in movement, especially in our inner beat yoga class. So let's add in some more spirals. So take your fingertips either down to the ground next to you. You can take them at your legs, whatever feels good. Bring your torso out and around. Just like at the start of practice, when we were in our seated position and I told you to push your pinky toes into the mat, same thing here. Press your pinky toes into the mat. This will help you stay really grounded and really allow you to take up space with these spirals, with these movements. So here we go for 3. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. Be still. Take a breath in. Lift your arms up high. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Make your way onto your seat. And we'll take it into a few final postures before we end our flow. So to start, take your left leg out long. Bring your right foot to the inside. Take a breath in. Send your arms up high. Exhale. Bring and down next. Take your right arm overhead. Find this big side body bend. Peel your right shoulder open. Try to take your gaze upward. So good. Big breath in. Exhale. And then inhale, take your arm, your right arm over to the ground next to you. Shift your weight onto your right knee and press forward and up. Your left arm draped over. This is called modified. To lower your hips back down. And a couple more times for that transition. So inhale, take it. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, back down. Last time. Inhale, take it up. Start to lower all the way down. And we'll switch sides. So take your right hand to the outside of your. Plant your palm. Take your left arm overhead. Find this gorgeous side body bend. This is amazing with our spirals and with our back bends. So soak this up. Take your gaze upward. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring your left hand to the ground next to you. Shift your weight onto your knee. Lift your hips forward and up. Take your right arm overhead. Look down at your left fingertips. Take a breath in here. Exhale, lower your hips back down. A couple more fluid movement here. Let's keep it going. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower back down. 2, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower back down. Ooh. Then when you're ready, take the soles of your feet together. Let your knees open. Your ankles to start. If you want a different option, I've got you. Don't worry. Take a breath. Your hips. Add pressure with your elbows to your thighs. So this helps you work into both your inner and outer hip flexors, the muscles of your groin. Lots of stuff. Get a stretch here. Now, like I promised, if you want another option, I'm going to turn to the side. Instead of hands at ankles and you're hinging, take your hands behind you. This helps with the hinge forward. So keep that in mind. Your hands can either be behind you or at your ankles. Take what feels good. Breathe in. Exhale. So good. Inhale, start to sit back upright. Help your knees together to make your way to your back. So lay it down. Bring your hands to the outside edges of your feet. The sun is landing me. Make your way all the way down. Woo. Take your hands to the outside edges of your feet, to your ankles, or the backs of your thighs. Bend your knees, pull your knees down. This is happy baby. So good. Start to gently rock right to left. Massage the muscles surrounding your spine. If it feels good, you can work into your hamstrings. You can kick a heel up towards the sky. Take what you need. Or stay with your knees bent. After all of that movement that we did, especially in our Warrior One with the energy scoops, this is a really great chance to release tension. And we're here for one more breath in. Exhale, release. Set both feet down. So good. With your feet nice and grounded on your mat, take your feet about hips width distance. Take a breath in. Find a cleansing exhale. And then inhale. Press down through your heels. Lift up your hips. Bridge pose. Shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you. See if you can clasp your hands under your hips. Try to relax your glutes as you press your hips up. So good. We're here for a few more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Lower your hips back down. And then goal post your arms out to the sides. Bring both knees into your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, guide your knees over to the right. Look over your left shoulder. So you're starting off with these really nice spinal twists here to finish off our flow. For a little bit more sensation, you can straighten out your bottom leg and drape your top leg over the top if that feels good. Twists like these are amazing for your internal organs. They also help with digestion and posture. Take a breath. Exhale, start to unwind, and we'll switch sides. So now bring your knees over to the left. Move my painting to this side just a bit. Look over your right side. We're here for a few moments, a few breaths. Take an inhale. Exhale. We've done a lot of work with our back body and our spine today, so this is a really great opportunity to release those muscle groups that we just worked. Take a breath. Exhale, start to unwind. Extend both legs out long in front of you and close down your eyes. You can keep your arms at a goalpost or take them by your sides. Face your palms open to the ceiling, so shimmy your shoulder blades underneath. Let the soles of your feet fall out to the sides. Close down your eyes. Be here for a few moments. Allow yourself to come into your final rest and your most important pose, Shavasana. Simply be. Start to bring a little bit of movement and awareness back into your body. Wiggle out through fingers and toes. Take one more big breath in. Lift both arms up overhead. Grow nice and long and tall like you just woke up this morning. And then exhale, roll yourself over onto your right side or your left side. If that's more comfortable, pick a side that feels good to you. Neutralize your spine. Find a moment. Back up into the front of your mat. Once at the front, close away from you. Grow nice and long. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. A couple more moments just for gratitude for your body and all the amazing things that it does for you every single day. It's an honor to practice with you guys today and to lead you through this flow. I hope you enjoyed it. From the bottom of my heart to yours, together we say, Namaste. Thank you again so much for coming and flowing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your body feels nice and loose and ready for the day. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Like if you enjoyed the flow. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you can keep an eye out on new videos coming in every single week. Let me know if there's a certain pose or movement you want to see broken down so that I can help guide you along your journey. But that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for coming, and I will see you next time. Happy practicing.